A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a striking turn of events, President Donald Trump has made headlines with his bold remarks regarding Colombia's President Gustavo Petro. During a press briefing in the Oval Office, Trump suggested that Petro could face consequences similar to those currently experienced by Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro, as the two leaders find themselves embroiled in a heated dispute over drug trafficking and U.S. military operations in the Caribbean. Trump, known for his controversial statements, labeled Colombia a major manufacturer of drugs, indicating a clear stance on the ongoing drug trade that has significant implications for U.S. national security. The remarks come at a time when relations between the U.S. and Colombia are increasingly strained, particularly following Petro's vocal opposition to U.S. military strikes targeting suspected drug smuggling vessels in the Caribbean. When asked whether he had communicated with Petro, Trump did not hold back, calling him an illegal drug dealer, and implying that the Colombian leader's hostile attitude towards the U.S. could lead to serious repercussions. "He's been fairly hostile to the United States," Trump stated, adding, "I haven't given him a lot of thought. He's going to have himself some big problems if he doesn't wise up." The tensions escalated further when Trump ominously warned, "He better wise up, or he'll be next." I hope he's listening. He's going to be next. This statement has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions about the potential for U.S. intervention in Colombia, reminiscent of previous military actions in the region. Colombia has long been a focal point in the fight against drug trafficking, with its production of cocaine being a significant contributor to the narcotics trade. Trump's assertion that Colombia is a major drug producer underscores the urgency he feels regarding the issue. In response to the U.S. military strikes on drug boats near Venezuelan waters, which are aimed at curtailing the operations of Maduro, Petro has been vocal in his criticism of the U.S. approach. He labeled Trump a barbarian and took a firm stance by ordering Colombian security forces to cease sharing intelligence with the U.S. until military operations in the Caribbean are halted. This move has further strained the relationship between the two nations and raised questions about the future of U.S.-Colombia cooperation on drug trafficking. Petro's comments reflect a growing frustration with U.S. policies, particularly as he highlighted the tragic reality that many individuals killed during the U.S. strikes were poor fishermen resorting to drug trafficking out of necessity. He condemned the U.S. for misidentifying its allies, stating, "The U.S. is mistaking its allies. Its allies cannot be the narcos." The backdrop of these tensions is further complicated by Trump's recent pardon of former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez, who was sentenced to 45 years in prison for his involvement in drug trafficking. This pardon has drawn criticism from Petro and others, who argue that it undermines the U.S.'s credibility in the fight against drug-related crime in the region. As the situation continues to evolve, it remains to be seen how these developments will impact U.S.-Colombia relations and the broader fight against drug trafficking. With the 2024 election cycle approaching, Trump's comments may also play a role in shaping his political narrative as he seeks to position himself as a tough-on-crime leader. As the tensions between the U.S. and Colombia escalate, the international community watches closely, anticipating how this geopolitical landscape will unfold in the coming months. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.